the eyes of God, we have been judged. Death awaits us all.
And lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black, and the great day of his wrath has come. And who shall be able to stand?
Hi there guys, I'm here with
Jeremy Greiner.
Jeremy Greiner, did I say that right?
Yep. Greiner,
Greiner, who is the creative producer on Darksiders 2, and I just thought I'd give him an interview and find out a bit about the latest installment of Darksiders, because I was a huge fan of the first game, and hack and slash, puzzle solving, epic story. Is that the same sort of thing we can expect from the next Darksiders?
Yeah, you can expect all the great things from Darksiders 1, plus a hell of a lot more. You know, we added a ton into this game that we didn't have in the first, like loot, skill trees, experience system, NPCs, towns, vast overworlds. I mean, there's a heck of a lot to dive in through.
Wow, okay, so you've actually taken the world of Darksiders and expanded it on an epic sort of scale with, like you said, non-playable characters and things like that. Is that to just make the environment more immersive?
Yeah, it's just to make it a bigger and better gaming experience, and not only did we do that, Darksiders 1 is obviously set on Earth, and you know we did that intentionally to kind of have something relatable. And now in Darksiders 2 we're going into all the other realms of the universe, so to the Angel Realm, Demon Realm, the Maker's Worlds, and obviously the Dead Plains, which Death feels quite at home.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the trailer actually, that was very cool, so that's where it's like very sort of spooky and all life is like desaturated colour and yeah, it looks awesome.
Cool.
So with the first Darksiders, I noticed we had that sort of ending with where the four horsemen sort of come in, and this game's obviously centered around death.
Yep.
Can we talk about if there will be any of the other horseman characters mentioned in the story, or?
Sure. I mean, kind of go into it. It plays into one of the questions I hear all the time, which is, will there be more Darksiders, and will we see Strife and Fury in Darksiders 2? Ultimately, what we want to do is tell the story of all four horsemen. So obviously the first game was War. This time it's Death. Their playstyles are completely different. Their demeanors are completely different. The way they talk, the way they behave. And then we have Strife and Fury. So, you know, will there be a 3 and a 4? You know, right now we're just focused on number 2.
Of course.
Getting that out to market for you guys here August 16th. But yeah, as long as guys keep buying the games and playing it, you know, we'd love to keep making them, and you know, maybe one day get all 4 guys in one arena together and see how that one works out.
That'd be very cool because, yeah, like I said, I really like the story, the way the story was told, and the hack and slash and the puzzle solving. It just seemed to work really well. It was a great binding of
it's a really great mechanics. It's a great formula. You know, we put a lot together, and in this game it actually it goes, you know, further reaching than the previous, just because of the way Death plays. He's really nimble, agile, and like War was kind of forwards, you know, straightforward. You know, he blocked. Like Death kind of dodges and he jumps out of the way. He's kind of like a ninja. And so that actually plays into the puzzle solving and traversal, because we have wall running, we have a thing called a death grip, which chains moves together. So you have you know, really challenging puzzles now, but also super rewarding.
Oh, great! So the puzzles have actually gotten harder.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we looked at was the difficulty curves in the first game. It was kind of spiky at times, so we're having more of like a gradual crescendo to it.
Oh, right.
So what you'll do is basically you learn skills, and as you learn those skills, we'll employ them in different ways, and then we'll chain the skills together and make it harder, give you new abilities, which then elevate that proposition. So as you play through the game, you learn a lot, you use it, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's something I really liked about Darksiders, was the puzzles were not easy to solve. Actually, I had a lot of trouble with a lot of puzzles, and then when you see the answer, it's like, oh, okay, I should have figured that out.
Yeah,
Spirit. I remember that boss with Spirit. You just got Spirit, and it was very sort of tricky. But
Yeah, I'd say like one of the keys in Darksiders 2 is just for you guys when you're playing, make sure to keep an eye on the authored cameras. Authored cameras when all of a sudden we take over control of the camera and we zoom in and we do some kind of swoosh through the world. We're basically, knocking you on the shoulder, being like, dude, look, this is what you need to do.
Yep.
So that's like the hints for you. But yeah, DS2 is it's more of a cerebral game than our competitors or people in our space. The action adventure space is getting a little bit more set PC each year, a little less adventure, a little more action.
Yep.
So hopefully this harkens back to the games from people's childhoods that they really loved.
Yep, awesome. One other question I had is, you guys have really gone all out with the marketing on this. Like, the videos, I love that trailer with the priest in the church.
Yeah.
I love that. Death's coming.
The last
it's
time,
like breaking.
sure.
Yeah, and then you've got the other one with the history of death, and it shows like death, all the little sort of hieroglyphics or icons throughout history.
Right. Yeah.
You see it.
Eternal. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those trailers. You've really gone far with the marketing.
The first game was kind of a sleeper hit, and I don't think anyone thinks it got the marketing push that the code deserved. So for this time around, THQ really wanted to make a concerted effort to give us the marketing support that it deserves and needs. So you see this piece of key art behind us, really killer. It's kind of photoreal, but at the same time, it does speak to how Death plays. He's wall running here. He's looking really intimidating. That's the exact pose that he would do when he was doing it in game, and those are the same models of the sides and all that. So yeah, it's really cool to see this game get the publicity, and I just think everyone's really psyched to see it, and August can't come soon enough.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Actually, the key art, the other one I really like is the one where he's on the horse. Yeah, it's really sort of dark colours, and you've got the eyes of the horse.
Death on Despair is a great piece of art of ours, and ended up being front of pack. So that's what you'll see in the box when you go and pick it up. Make sure you pick it up. And yeah, so we're really pleased with the marketing of the game.
Excellent. Sure. Thank you very much, Jeremy.
Sure.
Yeah, I really look forward to playing the game. Guys, if you haven't played Darksiders 1, get it, play it. You can get it very cheap now, and then check out Darksiders 2, because believe me, it's a top game.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot, dude.
No worries.
All right, cheers.
He was there from the beginning. A power that exists at the end of all things. He walked with our gods and shaped our deepest beliefs. An executioner at the gallows. A lone hunter on a pale horse. A soldier on the battlefield. A criminal in the shadows. Fields become burial grounds in his wake. Every great atrocity, every feeble passing, he stands witness. In our strife, in our revolutions,